Yo, what up, though? Yeah, we back. It's your boy. Still driving to work. So this is what we're gonna do. Joe Budden, man. Joe freaking Budden goes on the podcast that we will name later and says that, well, first of all, him and Rory and Mo, they were discussing the Cassidy battle, pretty much clowning Cassidy the whole time, making fun of him, saying he got bodied and blah blah blah, and Cassidy was trash. It was pretty funny. That part. It's not why I'm here. I'm here for this. Joe Budden gives his third version of the third round versus Hollow the Don. I don't know if he knows how many times he's lied, like how many different versions of this story he's given, but I've listened to him. I've heard them all. I've caught them all, Joe. I've caught them all. His first version, firstly, he said that in the third round versus Hollow, hey, he just didn't have any more material, that he was done rapping. That was one of his versions. I remember him saying that. He said that to 3 Letterman. He said he was done. Round was over. He was done. Then, in another version, he said that the crowd, see where he's from in the industry world, making music world, the crowd is supposed to respect you when you're rapping. The crowd wasn't respecting him because they were booing and this and that, and they were talking to his round. So he figured that he gave them a chance to stop, and that when they didn't stop, that he would just, it was just over. Not that, so that, already there he's contradicted himself. So in the first version, he said he was done. He had no more material, he was just done. Next version, he said the crowd, didn't respect him as an MC. So he decided that he was just going to end it. So now, in his third version, and I think there's another version too, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But in the third version here, he claims that he didn't have his third round memorized. That he was going to choke. That it was either going to end up that he was going to choke, but the crowd gave him an out. So he used that out, that BS excuse that he gave, that, the crowd, because that's not, how that's not battle rap works. Doesn't matter what the crowd's doing. You got to fight through it. That's battle rap. You know that, Joe. You're not stupid. He said he didn't have his third round memorized, and that he was either going to choke or what happened. And the fact that the crowd was being the way it was, he used that as an out to get out of finishing his round because he didn't know his material. He said this. So you're telling me this guy supposedly got paid what, $100,000, $200,000, right? In the first battle of his career on a total slaughter stage, you've had months to prepare. Months to prepare. Let me reiterate. Months to prepare. And you didn't have your third round memorized? I got a can full of 5 hours energy. Woo! I hate you guys. He didn't have his third round memorized. What a joke, man. Y'all industry rappers, man. Honestly, I'm at a point where I'm like, just stay home. Stay home. You guys are jokes. You're jokes. And you know what I didn't like? And I'll tell you right now. Let's get back to Cassidy for a minute. Chubby Jag, right? Whatever his name is. I don't know his name. Never heard of him. I ain't never heard of him. I'm in the loop. I ain't never heard of him. The guy thinks he's God Almighty. The guy compared himself to Jay-Z. On Dre's interview with him. He compared himself to Jay-Z. All right, that's fine. Great. I'm not surprised, you know, Mr. Delusional hanging around Mr. Delusional, like Delusional Junior. Okay, that's fine. Compare yourself to Jay-Z. That's great. Says he's been battling, he's been killing people. You know what I didn't like? When he was like, yeah, Cassidy won. That's fine. You're supposed to say Cassidy won. I don't care about that. He said that he's going to tell Smack. But he'd advise Cassidy to keep milking the battle rap community and keep milking Smack. Milk Smack till he ain't got another penny left. Like, that is so trash. Like, just milk him. Just milk him. Get all the money you can. That's what they do. They give these guys hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, I'm sure, I don't know the numbers, but let's assume that this Cassidy Goods battle paid off, whatever they paid him. But y'all let these guys come in here. Y'all let Joe Budden come in here, take $200,000, $300,000. Doesn't even have the decency to memorize his rounds. Drops the mic, disrespects everything, disrespects the battle. Walks off the stage, whatever he did. You know, and Hollow wasn't that professional either. He walked off the stage after he won. So, it's just a whole trash show. But, you know, Hollow wasn't getting paid $200,000. I'm sure if he was, he wouldn't have walked off the stage. You know, that was one of the reasons why Hollow had the issue. Because you're giving Joe all this money and I'm getting peanuts. You know, like, what's up? Or we all getting peanuts. But to sit there and say, blatantly say, yeah, we're just gonna milk the culture, you know, for every penny I got, and then we'll dip. Like, nah, man, you know, y'all are trash, man. All right, you know, y'all want to get up there and be Mr. Delusional. I'm gonna be Mr. Hater. Then I'll be your hater. I'll be a hater. All right, you're trash. Chubby Jack, I don't know you, but you're trash. I don't know your music, but you're trash. You sound trash. Your interview is trash. How about that one? Cassidy, you impressed me for about 8 bars. 8 to 12 bars. Everything else, if any other battler had said that, I would have called them garbage and trash. So I'm not going to sit here and rub your back and your belly, all right, for just because it's you. I don't care. Any other battler said what you said, trash. Complete garbage. No crowd control. No bars. You didn't have bars. What bars? Those aren't bars to me. Joe Budden, you're trash. Straight up. Always have been. Love you guys. Let me know what you think. How trash was that? It doesn't matter. Joe Budden doesn't battle anymore. He's a podcast. Doesn't even rap anymore. Guy literally gave up on everything. All right? He's not even on Everyday Struggle anymore. You're on the State of the Union, which I don't watch because I hate Revolt. Revolt is trash. And you know, whatever, man. Love you guys. If it wasn't for Remy Ma, I wouldn't watch that show ever. Peace!